This tutorial is for the shed assignment. Now, if you look at your instructions, step 1 is going to say create a rectangle 10 foot by 14 feet, 6 inches thick. So that's what we'll do. Grab our rectangle. Go 10 feet, comma, 14 feet. Enter. Let's make it 6 inches thick. Okay. It says create a smaller rectangle inside that one using offset that is 8 feet by 12 feet. Okay. Well, the best way to do that, so we use our offset. And we're going to offset it 1 foot to achieve that. And if we want to double check, we'll grab our tape measure. And it's going to be 12 by 8. Perfect, perfect. Okay. Now it says to apply polished concrete as the texture. So let's grab our paint can and cruise on over here. And we're going to get asphalt and concrete. That's our polished right there. Polished concrete, new. Wonderful. Let's paint it up, make it look nice. Okay. Okay. So next part of the instruction says the frame of the shed will use wood that measures 1.5 by 3.5. In real life, this wood is referred to as a 2x4. So we're going to use 2x4s to frame this up. So it says lay the boards along the inside rectangle, leaving a 4-foot space in the middle of one of the long sides. Okay. So in the middle, we're going to leave a 4-foot space. That's going to be for the doorway. So this is going to represent the bottom of the walls. Well, they don't give you the size. They just kind of say, okay, a 4-foot, okay, midpoint. That's our midpoint, according to this. So let's make a mark. Let's make a mark 2 feet. Let's see. Doesn't want to cooperate with us. I don't know why. Let's see. Our tape measure is acting up on us. So let's go 2 feet this way. This isn't the best way to do it, but our tape measure is being a little finicky. Okay. Okay. Oops. Here we go. Okay. So that's going to basically mark off. So let's make sure we measure, because that doesn't look like it's in the center. Let's see. Make sure it's the same. There's 4 feet there. And this should be 4 feet here. Voila. We're on center. A little optical illusion there, I guess. Okay. So that's going to be our start and stop point. So we're going to do the long ways first. So what we're going to do is we're going to lay down our board like so. Let's start here. And it's going to be 1.5 up. And Let's go 3.5. Okay, grab our rectangle option. Rectangle it'll make sure it's closed. Use the pencil, you're not always really guaranteed. Now I know there's a doorway here, but I'm gonna blast right by it and we'll take care of that in a sec. So let's get over to there. Awesome. Now, I could make this into a component and copy it, but I'm gonna end up grabbing a bunch of stuff I don't want. So probably just the same as if I make another board. So 1.5. Now it's worth mentioning you could maybe make a board, and then you could make a board in the lumber pile, and then you made it unique and all that stuff. But you know what? At the end of the day, it's probably all a wash. So let's just go like so. Click, and let's just push this out of the way. Click. Say if life was perfect, it would have just disappeared. Okay, let's get rid of all this riffraff that I left behind. Okay. Okay. God, I don't know why that's hanging out there, but oh well. If I just click here. Okay. So that's going to lay down the base for the long way. So now we can just go like so. We're going to go 3.5. Make a mark. Can't quite see the mark. There's our guide point. Okay, perfect. Grab that. Okay. Bring it to here. Click. Awesome. Now I'm going to do this because you want to make sure that this board is a different board. You start blending it in together and you're going to get all confused. You don't want that. So that's a totally different board. Okay. Let's go grab our tape measure over here. Bring that way. So 3.5. Okay. Barely see it. I don't know why it's being like that, but I don't know if it's just my breathtakingly fast Dell Latitude laptop from 2008. Okay. Okay. Let's go over, do the same thing. Once again, we want to make sure that this board is a separate board. And we'll throw the rectangle on there like so. Okay. Now, if we look at our instructions, what you're going to do says lay the boards along, da da da. Okay, so place boards vertically 7 feet 9 inches high, spacing them out approximately 1 foot apart. So what we're going to do is we're now going to definitely make a component. Okay. So let's make a, let's see, 1.5 inches, comma, oops. I think my mouse just moved on me. Okay. Okay, let's see. I don't know why, but okay. I would suggest using the rectangle, but for some reason my mouse is not cooperating. Okay. So you're going to make a rectangle, and it's going to be 7 feet 9 inches high. Wonderful. It's going to be 7 feet 9 inches. Okay. Okay, let's make this into a component. Okay, make component. Component number 1. If you want to get all fancy, you can give it a name. I'm personally not going to bother. Okay, so I leave that there in the lumber pile because we're going to have to come back and use it again. So I'm going to grab it here. And I'm going to place it there. Okay. Now what I like to do, I like to populate each end. So, come on. Okay. Okay, so we're ready to do that. Now it says to space them out 1 foot apart. Not a problem. Let's go 1 foot. So let's try that again. Now you can go left to right or right to left. It doesn't matter. But however way you go, you're going to end up with an oddball. What I mean by oddball is we're spacing these 1 feet apart. And unless you get very lucky with the math, just bring it that way, go 1 foot, boom, there we go. Unless you get really lucky with the math, you're not going to end up with everything being 1 foot. Yeah, you're just not. So you're going to end up with 1 on the end. That's, I always call it the oddball. Come on, seriously? There we go. So 1 foot. Okay, now see, this is close. So we're going to end up with something close. Let's go 1 foot. Okay, so you see, that's the oddball right there. Not a big deal. So really quick, we're going to rotate this 90 degrees. So that we can use it. Click. Make sure when you place this, you place it in the right spot. Let's just grab it in the corner here. Okay. Okay. So let's just place this here. And this is the corner board. And then what you're going to do is you're going to keep copying these, space them out 1 foot, 1 foot, and you're going to do that for the entire base of the shed. So that concludes the shed tutorial.